I made this video just to show you how you can improve your footage, the quality of your video. I've just taken my son Michael to school and I'm going back home, but there's something I want to tell you. If you use a Canon camera, when you film, you use default picture styles because you don't want to color grade your footage. You just want it to look good straight out of camera, but you find yourself having too much contrast and with the highlights blown out. There's nothing you can do then. When the highlights are blown out, there's no way to recover the details. What's up guys, Dan Frullani here and welcome back to a new video. Today we're gonna see the difference between filming using default picture styles and using C-Log in Canon cameras. In this case, in the Canon R8, we have 8 different picture styles, default picture styles. And there is one that I don't get it because it's just black and white. Okay, cool, we can film in black and white, but the thing is, once we shoot in black and white, that's it. There's no way to bring the colors back if we want to. So unless we're 100% sure we're gonna need that in black and white, I wouldn't use that. We can shoot with any other picture style, or even better in C-Log3, and then make it black and white in post. When it comes to exposure, you have to choose. Either you expose for the highlights and everything in the shadows will be like too dark, or you can expose for the shadows. In that case, the details in the shadows look good, but the highlights would be blown out. If you use the default picture styles because you didn't want to color grade your footage, then you will see that it doesn't look good. And you will try to color grade it, but once you shoot with these default picture styles, you can't correct much. So you find yourself with something blown out, and that's gonna stay blown out. If you try to recover it, there's nothing. It's like a creamy white color. That's it. And if it's underexposed, the details in the shadows will be missing. So if you try to recover the shadows, it will be all grainy with digital noise. So my advice, if you already shot something using default picture styles, don't even try to correct it, to color grade it in post. It's not gonna work. Using C-Log gives us more dynamic range. Now, of course, when we shoot using C-Log or C-Log3 in this case, we found ourselves with a very flat image with no saturation, no contrast, no sharpness, like nothing. But good thing is that when we work it in post and we color grade it, we find that all the details are there in both the highlights and the shadows, within limits, of course. So much better than when we use the default picture styles. So even if straight out of camera it looks like this, we can bring it to life with our color grading. I made this video just to show you how you can improve your footage, the quality of your video, shooting in C-Log or C-Log3, and then spend some time color grading the footage. If you've never done it, in the beginning it will be hard, but after a couple of times, 5, 6, 7, 10 times, I'm sure you'll be good at it, or at least fast, and you'll be able to color grade your videos in no time. If you don't know how to color grade and you don't want to do it, choose one of the default picture styles and the one that looks best for you and go with it. The human eye is an almost perfect camera. So that's why, for example, when we see things around us, we don't see something blown out or not enough details in the shadows. We see everything almost perfectly all the time. And this is why when we get up in the morning and we open the window, we don't say, "Oh, today the sky's blown out." No, that doesn't happen. But unfortunately, cameras are not like that. Because on one side, even if their sensors are really good, they're still not the human eye. And this is why we have to be careful when we film. And sometimes, as I said, we have to make a choice to expose for the shadows or for the highlights. But if we use C-Log, everything gets easier. Alright, I think that's all I had to say for today, and I really hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, smash the like button and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh yeah!